friends, and welcome back to Uncle Robert Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So as you may recall, last episode we beat Ultra Greedier as Judas and donated just enough money to ensure that the Lost now starts with the Holy Mantle. So now let's do a Lost run. Look at this, a cute little ghosty. Now you may be wondering why I was so concerned about not doing Lost runs prior to getting that Holy Mantle unlocked. And the reason is this. Oh dear. Uh-oh. This is not good. Now, if you look in the upper... yeah, there we go. See? I instantly died. And I unlocked the scissors somehow. Okay. So let's start over. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, I have no health. Hey, cool. I'll take this. That's because the Lost does not have any health. Red hearts, blue soul hearts, and black demon hearts do absolutely nothing for me. Health upgrades do absolutely nothing for me. On the plus side, though, I can take devil deals for free. It'll say that they cost 3 spirit hearts, soul hearts, sorry, each. Ah, what difference does it make? Spirit hearts, soul hearts, same stuff. But, it actually doesn't cost me anything. And because I'm a cute little ghosty, I can fly, and I also have spectral tears, so my tears are not, excuse me, they don't get blocked by terrain, or walls, rocks, poops, whatever. They just go through everything. The disadvantage of that is that there is no knockback. This is why it was important to get Lost Starts with Holy Mantle unlocked, you know, basically to ensure that, I need to find the item room, to ensure that, to ensure that I can take at least one hit per room. Other items that block or prevent damage, like Conehead, Mask of Infamy, I think it's just called, Mask of Infamy's boss. Whew, that was spice. That was some spicy memeing right there. But yeah, those are also really useful as a Lost, and you can also do cheesy stuff like fly over gaps or over top of rocks where enemies can't reach you and just, you know, cheese them to death, which is something you're going to see me doing a lot of. Because, well, I'm sure if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not particularly good at this game, so I need to use every advantage I can. Gimpy does absolutely nothing for me. Because, again, I can't even... Well, I mean, I can pick up spirit hearts, but they don't do anything. I just... Yeah. So I guess I'll just leave Gimpy. I mean, I don't want to do any kind of full item, full run reroll, because then I'll reroll Holy Mantle, which is something I definitely do not want. Now, the reason I haven't gone and picked up Gimpy just for shiggles and gits is because, in case the Duke of Flies drops some kind of item that allows me to reroll, or whatever. And there was also the chance that I might have gotten a black rune somewhere. I don't think there are any reroll items in the boss pool, but you never know. Oh dear. But what I would like, of course, obviously, is DPS. The same thing I always cry about wanting. Okay, that's easy. Alright, that also doesn't really help me at all, so I'm just going to leave it. Seems a bit wasteful, but eh. I don't really like to clog myself down with items that I can't really do anything with. Now this, no thanks. Now I can go in here because I just have to hope that I do not take damage in here. Oh, good. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, that could have ended in disaster. This is the funny thing about the Lost. You can't get hit more than once. Well, assuming you have Holy Mantle. If you don't have the Holy Mantle, oh, that would have been... That's something I should have saved, but whatever. Then you can't get hit at all. So playing the Lost is actually a really good way of if you're one of those people who doesn't just play video games for fun, and you play video games because you want to actually improve at them, because you want to be like all MLG and stuff at some point in your life, which is totally fine. I mean, you could actually make a career doing this stuff. But they'll also teach you some good habits in Binding of Isaac. They'll also teach you to dodge properly, not take silly, foolish risks, or overestimate your chance of success. The Lost will also, and this is not something a lot of people talk about, like people who play The Lost, I think there's a secret room here. But The Lost will also teach you that sometimes you don't have to pick up every single item you see. This one's missing page. I think it triggers a Necronomicon effect under the right conditions. But those conditions involve taking damage, which is something that I'm going to be avoiding like the plague because I'm playing The Lost. But yeah, something that a lot of people don't really talk about with respect to this particular character is that The Lost also teaches you just don't just pick up every item that comes your way. Some items really aren't worth picking up. Like it depends on what character you're playing, what items you already have, you know, what sort of bonuses the item offers. Okay. I mean, I guess I could go into the store. I don't really have that much money. Let's see if I can find some more money. And we also, of course, I didn't mention this, but we have Little Monstro, which is it's just a little extra bit of damage, which is nice. At 10 cents. Actually, I don't need to use a key. I have 2 bombs and 1 key, so what I might do is just go through here instead. I will admit I'm kind of curious to see what that card is. I might come back for it, I might not. I have a moon card, which will definitely be helpful. Alright, I have to be very careful here because I think I've only played as a Lost once on my Nintendo Switch save file. And that went really badly. Okay, pajamas, no help at all. Oh, Krampus, lovely. All right, what do you got for me? All right, this. Be careful. If I get hit once, I'm just gonna moon card out of here. Or am I? Yikes! Okay, no. Let's be brave. Be brave. Okay. Store key. All right. So now we'll never need to use keys to enter stores again. Pajamas. I don't even know if this will show up on my character, but you know what? Let's just leave it. Let's get out of here. Ace of Hearts. Interesting. I don't know what I did to unlock that. You know what? Maybe, sure. Bye. Okay. I don't know if a health down pill will actually kill me, so I should be a little less... How do I put this? Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yikes. Alright. That was absolutely horrifying. This is some high-octane stuff. Where, you know, every little bit of damage really matters. So, I mean, with the Lost, you can't make mistakes. A lot of people will tell you, or I've heard a lot of Isaac players say that the Keeper's worse, that the Keeper is far more difficult to play effectively. Now, I can't really weigh in on that because I've actually never played the Keeper before, so, but, I mean, I'm sure I will eventually. I mean, the choice have I got. Whoa, okay. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, thanks to the store key trinket, we don't have to... Wheel of Fortune, huh? Interesting. I'm just just gonna donate all this because there's really nothing in here I want. I'm gonna do that, put a bomb down. Huh, alright. We unlocked the D4. Okay, that's cool. Because I was kind of confused at first, because typically the loss starts with the D4 item, which basically allows you to reroll all the items that you have picked up. Yikes. And then you have the D8, which rerolls stats, and these sticks, which rerolls pedestal items that you haven't picked up. The D4, I believe, rerolls all passive items in your inventory. It doesn't change your... what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't change your active item, trinkets, or what have you. Yikes. Have I been to the item room yet? I don't think I have. Whoa, okay. Come on. How did you miss that little monstro? You didn't hit him at all. You should have, but you didn't. So yeah, I was kind of confused when we first unlocked the loss, and I was looking at him, or it in the, or them, let's be respectful here, in the character selection screen. I was just like, hey, hang on a second there, buddy. Why don't you have your D4? Did they change that? This I kind of don't want, but I am going to pick it up and then put it back down just so that it's out of the item pool. Excuse me. Oh, why did I come in here? Now that is a question better left to saints and philosophers. Excuse me. Please. That was kind of mean. It wasn't really mean now that I think about it. I mean, but why did I... Oh, do I have Curse of the Maze? I must. But anyway, what was I rambling on about? And I cannot even remember. Well, here's something to ramble on about. I need to make some damage. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What? Okay, yeah, no, we're doing this again. So I mean, I have the D4 now because I just unlocked it. Even though it's not really going to help me at all, honestly. Hey, this actually might be useful. But I always have liked the Lost as a character, mostly because it's just a cute little ghosty boy. Yes, I am never ever going to use the D4 because I unlocked the Lost Holds Holy Mantle. Little unlock there, so whoopsie doodle. Alright. Yeah, the reason I'm doing a second run is because that was 10 minutes. I mean, to be fair, I did a lot better than I expected to. I wasn't perfect. It always must be perfect. Sometimes I'm starting to wonder, do you, like, unlock something every time you complete a floor as a loss? I almost feel like I should. Well, here's the true test of, okay. Boom. Wow. Alright, so now we find out, we separate... Yikes! The ghosties from the spooks! The adults from the children. Okay, hilariously enough, that was the most nerve-wracking part of this fight. Now, I do have the issue of, oh, wow, I missed. Crud. That sucks. I might as well use both bombs, because, I mean, I can use... And I can miss with both bombs. Alright, we gotta... Work on that. On my bomb placement. All right, you know what? I'm gonna. All right, last time. Pretty. That's helpful.
Something's wrong.
This is the true test of my Isaac ability. Okay, $3 bill in theory is great because I can get all kinds of funky tier effects, which can be entertaining. The only problem is some of those tier effects can hurt me, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. That is so good. Any item that makes you invincible, even if it's a consumable like a card or something, so good. For the lost. Yeah, so mostly it's, you don't need health at all, but what you do want, you definitely, what you really, really want is some kind of defense to go along with your offense. Wait, what? Hang on a second here. So this is probably a library over here. Excuse me. And it is. So I'm going to take this. Oh, look, Spirit Heart. Oh, it does nothing. And Book of Belial. And then I'm going to take Book of Shadows, which is an amazing... Oh, look, it has a little ghosty with a monocle. So I'm going to take somebody take a screenshot of this. This should be my thumbnail for this episode. Probably won't be, but whatever. Anyway, so now we have the Bookworm transformation, which causes us to occasionally fire 2 tiers instead of 1. We also have the Book of Shadows, which gives us invincibility when we use it. And these are both incredibly, well, I mean, maybe not necessarily Bookworm. It's about as good for the lost as literally any other character. Well, oh no! Okay, but Book of Shadows is definitely a really good, strong, active item. Okay, now what do we have here? Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. So this is actually really good because what I can do is if I take a hit and lose my what's the word I'm looking for? My Holy Mantle, I can just pop the Book of Shadows, and that will definitely be a. Actually, what I should have done in the Widow fight was just wait until I lost my Holy Mantle before using the Chariot card. But I do have Book of Shadows for that. What I'm saying is I have it for that nice little extra layer of invincibility and safety. And, of course, Orange Fires have to die because I do not want to get shot by one. I just want that to blow up. Huh. Interesting. Alright, sure. Normally this item I'm not really the biggest fan of. It's okay, but honestly not really that good. What it does is there's a chance that you will fire a, we'll see, it's like a blue shot, and what it does is it shrinks enemies and causes them to run away from you. Which can act, yeah, you see that blue shot there? And that can definitely be handy, just in general. But it can also kind of mess up the way enemies move, and so you may not want it. Okay, you know what? That's nicer. And I believe that enemies that are shrunk, they also move faster. It may decrease their health, I'm not 100% certain, but it does make them move faster, and I think it might shrink their hitbox, although I'm not 100% certain on that. Okay. Oh yeah, I've been pretty much all over this floor already. I don't have enough, hey, get back here, you. Oh. As long as I don't get too close to him, this guy is no threat to me at all. Make sure everything's safe before you grab the key. We have the haunt again. Alright, this is the rematch. Ooh. Okay. I will admit I was... Oh, thank you! Uh-oh. I was about to say thank you, Pretty Fly. Okay. I don't have any bombs this time, so I just have to be really careful. And obviously, I think bosses are obviously immune to shrinkage. Unless it's really cold outside. Okay, I don't want to be directly in front of the haunt, because the haunt will only fire once per pass. So once the haunt spits out a blarg or a bunch of bullets, then it should be good. Alright, this is tricky though. This is kind of spooky because I already took a hit and I popped Book of Shadows, so I have to be really careful. Ooh, that could have ended really badly for me. And I don't want to... Ooh. I should probably just focus. Oh, okay. Oh, that was scary. Alright, so now we have these two items here. The nail isn't quite so useful. It does give us a damage boost and the stompy ability for one room and the spirit hearts, but I mean, I want to keep Book of Shadows, and there's really no point in me picking up the nail, so I'm going to get that instead. What is that called again? The mark? Oh my goodness, look at my shot speed. It's so good. And what I'm doing is I'm going back to the item room to pick up that battery charge that I left. Okay, don't be stupid. That I left behind. So that way I have a full charge on the Book of Shadows going into the next floor, just in case anything untoward occurs. Alright, let's go down. Ooh, that's tempting. But I'd rather not do that room. I might come back if I can get a teleport card of some kind. That is not a teleport card, but you know what? Why not? Let's just do it. Yikes. Yeah, I think their health is reduced because these guys, if memory serves, they take a lot of hits. Ooh. Alright, the bombs are helpful. It's kind of so it wasn't a total loss, like waste, I mean, coming in here. Whoa, buddy. Chill out. That chill out goes for you too, sir. Okay. So it's nice to know that this wasn't a complete waste of my life going into that mob trap room. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and yes. Always make sure that you don't just rush headlong into rooms. Most of this stuff, these so-called tips and tricks that I'm handing out, are actually just me telling myself how to avoid dying. So yeah, I'm just talking myself through it, man. Just talking myself through it. That's unfortunate. Stop moving when you enter the room. Okay, these guys can shoot. Wow. They pick shots. So, just because you're not in a place that they can walk to doesn't mean you're safe. And you know what? I think I was wrong. I think God's flesh does not, in fact, lower the health of your enemies. Oh, there's a headless little hippocac baby there. I didn't even see that. Hang on a sec. I'm just, I'm just babbling at this point. Yeah, I don't think I got hit, so I can do this. One of the advantages is that, okay, if I came into this room, oh, that's going to be super helpful. Eventually, I mean. But yeah, if I went into that curse room and then, say, took damage from something before I left, I would effectively be trapped in there. But because I have the Book of Shadows... Uh-oh. Alright, don't be afraid. Okay. But because I have the Book of Shadows, I can actually not really have to worry about that, because... I can just pop it. So the thing is, I should probably never go into a curse room unless I have a full charge on that. And I should probably also look for items in shops that, you know, give you full charges on your, or help charge your active items. Okay, that's handy. Huh. Do I want piercing shots or do I want conjoin? Conjoin requires me to get really close. Actually, you know what? With Book of Shadows and Holy Mantle, that might kind of be useful. This is a tough decision. You know what? I think I'm going to play it safe and go with Cupid's Arrow. And I'm also going to blow up these mushrooms because there might be a magic mush in there. And there's not. There is a puberty pill that doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, taking Gemini would have been one of those, it's a bold strategy, Cotton, let's see how it plays out kind of moments. Let's see if it pays off, I mean, kind of moments. Where is all the money? I'm so bored. Man. Do I want to actually blow up the... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to blow this guy up. I'm not... Well, maybe I should have blown up the donation machine. But, I mean, there's really nothing in that store I want to buy. Anyway, what was I yammering on about? Oh, yeah, taking Conjoined. So you get this, like, little familiar buddy who deals contact damage a fair amount to enemies, but the trick, the catch is that this little buddy is... You can't choose who it deals damage to, who it aggroes onto, and it's also connected to you by a tether. And it, unlike, you know, the ones that are really close to you, like, say, the balls of bandages and cubes of meat, this particular little friend does not block shots. Hi, Gertie. Uh-oh. Nice try, Gertie. I'm not going to use the Chaos card on Gertie Jr. Unless it's absolutely necessary. Stop it. All I have to do is just not get hit. I should use the Chaos card on Gertie Jr. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share as well if you want to. I'm Uncle Robert, and I'll see you next time.